PT's time. Let's make sure everything is good. Let's go. First, I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well. So YouTube, welcome to what is right now a stream. I don't even know who that blue person on the left is because it's not Natalie. I don't want to trap in here forever. Staring there a few more times. Oh, he's dead. Finished the game. 23 tries to the final. Oh my, it's terrible. I think the body might be a little bit too low, by the way. That's better. So it's kind of lame though. I swear I'm used to collecting every single item. This is all I get. How is this more than this? The hell? What the crap was that? So while being invaded by pirates again? Now there's no way the pirates would have that much firepower, right? I'm not gonna decide whoever did this to my TV is gonna pay. I don't even get to see the rest of the ending. Here we go. I can use this old hockey stick as a weapon. I think there should be enough equipment for now. I think I'm ready to go. Maybe to grab some snacks from the fridge too. And here we go. It's Battle Fantasy V, which, interesting enough, plays really well with just the mouse. You wouldn't believe it, but it does. So usually you would, of course, use WASD or the arrow keys, and then you would interact with like a spacebar or enter. I think either works. Yeah, either works. But the thing is, you can just use the mouse, and it actually works really well because the mouse now on mouse over tells you what is important. So you see like X, this means you can't do anything, this means you can walk there, and this means you can interact with stuff. So now you can actually like get a better understanding of the world, and you can still walk around and stuff. Nice. So of course every Battle Fantasy V, just like all the other every Battle Fantasies, has the stuff you would expect. It's key items. It has some stuff that buffs your stats, some food of course, some keys, oh you said that. And you've got some skills that you can level up and some that you can assign to people. You've got summons that are quite a different system for summon in this game. We have got our equips, which starts out pretty simple. We have the forge. Oh, by the way, something I need to mention is I'm playing on the paid version right now, so I've got the good stuff. I got all the good stuff. The bonuses, the secrets, everything that you can imagine. I've got it. This is our map. You can actually leave markers as well. I don't think we can only... Wasn't there a marker for like a chest or something? I don't know. The options, of course, and we can, of course, save. Boom. Info is about stuff, I don't need that. So, for example, but something that you can do with the mouse over is you can mouse over stuff like this to see that, oh, secret. There is, or you can just click on the secret and he just walks there. The thing is though, you can see it anyway. It's not that big, it's not really cheating because you can already see the secret. You can already see the secret. If you can see it, I mean, the fact that you can walk through here requires like 5 brain cells, so, or at least just the fact that some invisible wall is gonna be walked through in some place requires like no efforts to figure out, so you might as well click on it. I mean, the difference is so minimal, it doesn't really care. It's more important to figure out that there is a secret there to begin with, and we're not gonna have troubles with that, right? Like we'll be able to figure out that there are secrets or not. So he just talks about the controls, but already masters of this game. I've played the beta of this game, or the demo rather. Both? I don't know. So stuff's going down because there was an earthquake. I'm even lucky to have electricity around here at all. There's a weird cat going through the trash somewhere. He lights that. What the fuck? A huge fireball on the side. Oh wait, it's just the sun. I haven't seen that in a while. Better be careful out here. Well, if everything up, I'm almost up to my 5 million video views in total. So maybe playing this game is gonna get me to the 5 million. And that would be quite amazing actually. I could also go into 3,000, like I'm almost at 3,000 subs, I'm almost at 5 million views. So that would be amazing if I get there. It's only taken me 10 years. Epic Battle Fantasy 1 and 2, I think. Or just early Epic Battle Fantasies, might have been more than just those two. Maybe even all of those. You can also see there's a bunch of stuff that we need items for that we don't have. Now, of course, puzzles like this are a little bit more awkward with mouse, but I mean, we can deal with that. Oh, you can't walk through there. Oh, that sucks. I could have known that if I clicked on it before. Yeah, I didn't know that, and now I accidentally screwed it up. Hey! Of course, how you control the golem is completely up to you. So when you control with the mouse, you need to be careful to figure out which direction is he going to push it if you just click on it. Because that doesn't become immediately obvious. But if you just look at it, the direction that matters, like walking towards the pushable object in, you can pretty much figure out what it should be like. Oh, I even call them foes. You drop loot when they get defeated. It's just staying around peacefully for some reason. I might have to talk to them to spark things off. Yeah, let's do it. Are you playing tricks to me? Oh, those rocks trying to fight me. Now, interesting enough, we have the scan ability that targets all foes. And basically adds all their information to our information log thing. We can just see all their stuff. Hey, Elsie, welcome back. Sadly, Lane did not show up because we didn't actually beat the game. As it turns out, the last door didn't open even though I had all the keys. And I think I need more likes. I needed more likes to open the final door, I think. But I'm not gonna sit here farming likes for 2 hours because I don't think that would be very interesting. So instead I just went on to the next game. Epic Battle Fantasy 5. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Though I don't think that Lane would show up. Something tells me she wouldn't. It's kind of sad, actually. Oh, I used to play EBF 1 and 2 in class? Oh, that's amazing. Did you know that if you Google Epic Battle Fantasy Let's Play, my Let's Play has like the highest amount of views? That's amazing, isn't it? So now that we have scanned the guy, we can see what his weaknesses or strengths are. So if we have something like Earth Damage, for example, really good. I didn't know I could do that. Also, the people who have played the other Epic Battle Fantasies so far will see that the story for this game is actually completely different from all the other games. Okay, let me put this. Like, the story is completely its own thing. Nothing to do with the story for any of the other Epic Battle Fantasies. It's a complete reboot. And I've also got, if you look at the top left, this icon, I've added this in my stream overlay because I think it's cute. And why not? So, this guy dropped items, you can hover over them to collect them, but you don't have to, don't worry, you don't have to, you're not gonna have to do mouse stuff all the time. What's my favorite Flash game, lol? That's a good question. I've played at least a few thousand Flash games in my life, because there was a time where I had pretty much played every single game on Congregate and Armor games. I kid you not. That's a really good question. There was like, I'm not gonna say this is my answer, but something that comes to mind when I think about that is there was like a 2D jump run with mouse aiming for shooting, and it was supposed to be like a Flash version of Unreal Tournament. And that one was really good. I really liked that a lot. Also, we have buffs, which are pretty good. I am experienced. I've spent pretty much my entire life playing games, and I'm still about to become a Bachelor of Science in the next few weeks, so I'm living the dream, dude. And I have a job, and I'm all alone. I'm living the dream, dude. I don't actually know if this is stronger than a regular attack. 30, 40. Oh god, it's not. Wasn't that the assist trophy break sound? I think this sound effect was used by Epic Battle Fantasy a long time before it was used in Smash Bros. I think so. I think it's probably a royalty-free sound because there's like some library somewhere where you can get royalty-free sounds to use in your games, or not just games, in your content. Which doesn't mean that they're free sound. Like I know there's like libraries where you can like pay a bit of money to get a sound effect that you can then use in your own projects. In fact, I've done something like this, like something similar to this. Just as an ambush ahead. Does he think I can't see him? There's a cat been stealing my trash. Had a few practice spells. I bet I can take on a cat now. Oh snap! A boss battle already. This is so soon. I'm ready for this. But use the scan command on the target's menu to get info on rare enemies like that. Alright, let's do it. Not smart. Important. Ugh, the little beast knows how to cut. Gotta protect my eyes. Gotta buff ourselves. Yes, 263. I actually... Why is the music so loud? Let me turn it down a little bit. Where is it? Let me turn it up in here. That should be better. Okay. I actually, if you Google YouTube, if you go to YouTube, Let's Play Super Mario 63, I am by far the most viewed #1 Let's Play for Super Mario 63. In fact, that Let's Play in total has like 1 million views. So I really like that one. I wouldn't say it's my favorite because it has some really weird stuff in it, but I really like that one as well. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Almost one-shot him actually. Oh, defend! That's points. How of your favorite Flash games got turned into full games on Steam or consoles? Oh yeah, I actually played through the original Meat Boy like 5 times with all badges. And I know that with all band-aids, I know that with all band-aids on Congregate is an impossible badge. It's marked as an impossible badge to get all band-aids on Meat Boy. But I've done it like 5 times before Super Meat Boy came out. Stay back, you beast! You can't trick me with your crocodile tears. Why were you stealing my garbage? What's that? You want to join my party? You may be a worthy ally after all, little cat. What's your name? No Legs. What a strange yet fitting name. I was planning on cooking you, but I'll keep you around for a while instead. We can be partners in adventure. Yeah, that's right. I want a quest for revenge and also for treasure. Stick with me and we'll be rich in no time. No problem. Oh, Fancy Pants Adventure. It did get turned into a full game, but that took a really long time. Haven't there been like 2 or 3 installments of Fancy Pants Adventures? And wasn't the full version just like you pay $5 and you get like it was still a Flash game, I think, even if you bought it. Hey man, you look like you just wanted outside for the first time in weeks. Suppose you've gotten outside of the whip, done better on yourself. Buckets of water contain slime bunnies which will heal you up quickly. I can explore my own. Yeah, you're right. Why are you even talking to these guys? Oh yeah, you can also eat foods. And you can't eat any more foods, but I still like hamburgers and pizza, just too good. Oh, it's a new mechanic, I think. Oh, I guess I stick to fruits for now. As if Matt would ever stick to fruits. Does he not know who Matt is? Hold on, I'll show this didn't mention anymore, but I think I can choose menus by right-clicking anywhere. That's pretty good. I got a console version that was like fancy pants with no budget. What? I didn't even know that. I just thought it had like a premium Flash version. Oh, so many shiny and weird items. I don't even know what these are for. They're gonna be useful for something, right? Yeah, we can craft with them. You don't even need to ask about it. Oh, it's some sort of old game console. So you can of course buy items that you can then use to craft stuff with. You can also sell some of them if you want to. Like you can sell your belt buckle for 300. That was Steam bought recently. I didn't even know that. Also, by the way, you can just click there and you just walk there. Hey! Using mouse controls for single like this feels a bit like cheating. I guess I got the option to walk around the keyboard and want more classic JRPG experience. Yeah. Can't probably know what we're talking about. All our JRPGs have some cryptic secrets, yo. Holy gosh, go. Yeah, that's sweet. It's not cheating though, because you know there's a secret, and if you know there's a secret, you can just use this and be like, oh, okay, there it is. I mean, no problem. So we've got another. Oh my god, we got a whole bunch of stuff already. Oh my god, gives the player brave status sometimes. It doesn't say that, but it's sometimes. Blessed sometimes. Regenerate. I actually want this guy to have regenerate, so I'm actually gonna leave it on him. Blessed, no problem. Save often. Woo! Fantasy Fountain's Adventure was one of the very few jump and run games that understood momentum. Meow, meow. Yeah, we've got food. That understood momentum, because once you, first off, it took a little bit of effort to like actually start running really fast in that game. We're gonna steal, by the way, because of course we're gonna steal. And once you got a bit of momentum, you could like conserve that momentum by doing some really crazy strats and tricks and jumps all over the place, and it would feel really nice to just continually run really fast. I like that. And it took a lot of effort, like a lot of skill and experience. I love that. It was like Sonic. Yeah, it was like Sonic, but not shit. Get out of my way. By the way, I moved my branding over there because it was on top of something, but now that other thing is gone, because apparently that's only for fights. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like classic Sonic. Yeah, also like classic Sonic, but good. Okay, I like some classic Sonic games. Some of them. By the way, a lot of NPCs in this game are just talking about some random stuff. I don't even know. At this point, I'm good for a squid. Oof. I know I shouldn't have said that, but I did say it anyway. Nah, I'm just kidding, I like Sonic actually. Should we just go to a really difficult enemy right away? Oh, let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys a super duper strategy. This strategy out there to all you guys playing Epic Battle Fantasy V at home, following along. Here's a really cool strategy that you can use in your game whenever you want to do anything against really powerful foes. You see a powerful foe like this and you're like, well, I need to scan the foe. So I need to use a turn to scan. So now I'm already one turn down. I'm one turn down. Oh, that sucks. But if you maybe scan, you do some other stuff, and you're like, oh, it sucks that I was one turn down. But you can just flee. And now when you come back, you can also regenerate your HP in case you were in full. But you go back in, and now the guys are scanned, and you get their weaknesses, and you don't have to waste a turn for scanning anymore. Of course, if an enemy is on wave 2 or 3 or whatever, it doesn't work. But like this, it does work. That's pretty good. Also, I need to upgrade Temper so it hits everyone. I think it hits everyone if you upgrade it, right? Yeah. Okay, so this guy is weak to this.